Okay, people, good morning. Hope everybody's having a blessed morning. So, this is what we're going to do. Now, if you saw my video yesterday, then you know. Now, this here is on the Xbox Series X. Okay, now you guys remember I showed you the tournament mode. We're going to actually play today. We're going to get some games in. Now, remember, Beat the Elite was gone yesterday. Okay, now you see it's back. And also the Japanese Shrine was missing. And the beach, daytime and evening was missing. And they're back. So it's like I told you guys. Now, one of the things I noticed too, because I have an external storage USB hooked up as well. Okay, and so a lot of times what happens with downloads, whatever causes the computer to be thrown off, and I saw that my internal storage was up to like 97%. Now, when everything that I had, the way I had it set with internal and external storage, my internal was at 47%. So basically those things happen and you have to like retransfer your storage and all of this kind of stuff. So, and I came to find out too, what happened was we had a power outage while things were being transferred. So that, I didn't even realize that happened. Then when I came back in the house, I realized I saw my clocks flash and everything. I'm like, oh, so that's what happened. So now everything's back in here. Now, somebody in the comment section also said that they had the game. I think they said they was told they had to buy Beat the Elite again. I don't know why that happened. I didn't have to buy anything else. Only thing I did, which I can show you. Okay, well, let's just do this real quick. It's not a big deal. I have time. So only thing I did was when I went to the Microsoft store, okay, and I went to, let's put wrestling in. Okay, when I went to here, I just go to add-ons and basically, okay, you see what's there. Now, $39.99 is for the full game itself, all 4 seasons. Okay, and so you see where here, okay, I own all of this. Okay, so what I had to do was when I went to Beat the Elite, which is here, I just had to reinstall it, and it didn't take but a couple of seconds. So that's what that was. So I don't know why your system told you had to buy the game again. Once it's paid for, it's paid for. Now I have a Series X. Now this same thing didn't happen on my Switch. It didn't happen on the Switch. So like I said, things do happen, but as you can see, everything's all there and it's all good. Now also, I want to tell you, someone did give false information. I don't think they did it on purpose. Or I don't know, but they said you can't change the clothes of the outfits. You gotta wear whatever the standard mode. I'm like, no, that's not true. You just have to when you go into this mode here. Okay, now you see where it says finalize. That's the little small button with the lines. But if I go here on Ruby Soho, for example, right? Only thing I have to do, all right, is I go into women's or whatever, and then I change Ruby Soho's outfit. Okay, that's all I have to do. That's it. That's all you have to do. Okay, so that person obviously didn't know that, so I'm just making this known because a lot of times people do things out of spite, and a lot of times it's just they just don't know. All right. Is anybody I want to change here? Let's change Aubrey. Not because I want to, but let's just change Aubrey to random. Let's see who. Okay. Yeah, I like using Rio. I don't know. I just love watching Rio wrestle, man, and using her. Okay, Darby Allin, Britt Baker. This guy Randy Delta. He's been on everything. He's always up here. Okay, let's just see. Let's put Powerhouse Hobbs in. Cody's been here several times. Into Brody Lee, John Blood. Okay, ooh, Jay White. Let's leave Jay White. All right, I already got some fight. Okay, so now we'll go here. And basically, I can even tell that the same person also really didn't check out everything. He assumed a lot of things. Now, once again, you have, and as you can see, the outfit is on Ruby Soho that I just put on her. So once again, people come with the falsehood, complaining and venting about nothing. And, you always have people come in the comment section. Like I told you guys, when this tournament mode comes out, this isn't going to shut people up. People are going to constantly complain. I see someone in the comment section complaining because someone is pleased with this game. And you're worried about, oh, you're praising these people for manipulation and all this. Like, why do you care so much about what someone else like? I told you guys, it's simply because people do not want to see you enjoy yourself and have a good time. That's all it is. Okay. Wait, what am I trying to do here? Go back. Okay. Oh, the arena that I want to use. All right, it doesn't matter. But you guys know you can pick whatever arena you want. But it's like I told you guys, man. People just love to complain. Why do you care what somebody is doing? I'm one of the people that told you, you don't have to pin someone just because your specials on shows. How many matches have I put up playing 2K and not beating people in 2-3 minutes? So because 2K is designed to where the matches are designed to go longer, why do people feel the need to constantly talk about things that we already know? It's like, really, you guys need to get a life. You really need to get a life. Simply because people are expressing their enjoyment of this game, it bothers you. That is an immature, bitter, ignorant, and stupid person. And I just have to be honest about it. So if you're going to put the word Mr. in the title of your name, then carry yourself as a grown adult, not some little bitter, spoiled brat kid, because that's exactly what you guys act like. These people are loving this AEW game. I hate it, and I just don't like to see people have fun. If you're going to enjoy something, you need my approval. No, we don't need you for nothing. You don't validate anything. Why don't you stay out of people's comment sections and mind your own business? If the thing is, my question to you guys is, why do you feel so compelled to watch and respond to AEW content, but you hate the game so much? You hate the show so much. But like a dummy, you keep tuning in. You can read, right? You can read, right? So you do know AEW and WWE are two different companies, right? So no one's making you come on anybody's channel. You guys are doing it to yourselves. You need to get some goddamn help. A bunch of grown men bitter and arguing over a freaking video game. You are the kind of freaking person that will probably take your kids to Chuck E. Cheese and then get upset with your kids because, well, why are you playing this game? I don't like that game. Well, you don't, but your kid does. Mind your own business. Okay, if you don't like something, then it's not for you. Move on. Then when I put my foot on your necks and make you look stupid, people don't understand. Like, no, I'm not picking on these people. They start the fight, I finish it. Everything that comes out of your mouth, you're so ignorant. Well, this game is this and that, and you have to purposely manipulate the system. Why do you care? What do you think? We're going to stop playing the game because you don't want us to? Screw you, man. Go play 2K. Stay off of our channel. I started, and I still might, make a channel where all things are AEW. You want to know the thing with that? Which it'll be the same thing, and I'll just block and delete people because we don't support stupidity. More than half of the people that will come into the comment section will be the same thing. I hate AEW. I hate AEW Fight Forever. But for some stupid reason, I'm just addicted to going into comment sections, to going to watch AEW content just so I can show everybody how miserable I am. Nobody cares about your stupid opinion. And it's stupid simply because you're being spiteful And you're only unhappy because we are happy. All right, so let me add to what I was saying before in the previous video. You know, I just have to get this off my chest with these ignorant people, man. Like stupidity is contagious, and it's just so sad. People are just so stupid, man. Now, do you guys remember when the last package they gave of seasons 1 through 3? Remember when they put that out there and it's like, where it's like all 4 seasons and like it says the Ultimate Edition, and it was high priced, right? And you had people saying, anytime you have an Ultimate Edition, that means there's no more content coming. Now, like I said before, people can change their minds. I know what I heard Tony Khan say and others from me within AEW. So when I say to people, what evidence do you have to support your claim? Don't tell me what you think. Don't tell me what some content creator that's not affiliated with this game, no kind of way, have nothing to do with AEW, would not have any inside scoops. Don't tell me anything about what you think in your opinion, okay? Tell me and show proof. Just show proof of anything, of anyone from AEW telling you this is the last season. They can't do it. That's one of the reasons they get so frustrated, because one, they're liars, they're assuming things. And even to come up with anytime you get an Ultimate Edition, okay, they told you that the last game, okay, the last season, when they had the Ultimate Edition, now you see how they have all 4 seasons with everything included now, right? And it says all 4 seasons, right? It says this season combines all 4 seasons, right? They don't have a 5th season yet, okay? So it's not like saying all 4 seasons mean it's over. I post and show you, okay, documentation, okay, and of what was said about this game, okay? I post and show you. Even the clip, I can go right into the video, like I said, and I can take the clip and post it again. Of the commentators say Tony Khan has expressed that he's going to support this game for a very long time. And he also says that this game is only going to get bigger and better with time. Yet, no matter what someone says from the inside, content creators continue to tell you differently. Like this guy, Kenny Baum, this is the last something to the face, the last attempt or the last chapter, whatever, of AEW. Why do you keep covering AEW? If the game is so dead, this is what's so funny. The game is dead. Nobody cares. It's sad that you consider yourself a nobody. Because if you say nobody cares, but yet you don't want to, you're commenting on something you claim you don't care about, you're the nobody that you're talking about. I've had several people tell me, man, this thing was sold out. I had to wait to get my order. I got the PS5 now, you know, and that they know other people that's playing this game. I interact with these people on a regular. I know I know who I'm interacting with, and I see a lot more content now of this game. Now, because people are weak and you have those, well, I'm only playing it because it's free, why do you feel the need to explain that? So wait. Why would you feel the need to record it? Why would you feel the need to record yourself playing this game? You're going through all of that to show a dead game that you claim you hate. Make that make sense. I hate this game so much that I'm going to record it because it's free. And it was free for a limited time. Okay? Why? And once again, and you only got the base game for free. Yet, you're playing it every day. You know how stupid that makes you look? So, once again, you're talking about facts that I provided and showed versus your opinion. based on, oh, but they don't show anything for season 5. So when I made the video last month or 2 months ago, whatever it was, and I said, if there's no mention of a season 5 right away, and I'll let you guys know, it could possibly be this or that. That's my opinion on thinking that I'm not, and I can't tell you what they're going to do. I only can tell you what was said. I don't work for AEW, but what I'm going by is what came from people within AEW. You're going by Kenny Baum and all the other people that sit up here and make these videos that told you it wouldn't be a season 2. It wouldn't be a season 3. It wouldn't be a season 4. Like I said, once people open their mouth and say something, they want to be correct. So they don't like to be proven wrong. Now, while this tournament is going on, let me just say, like I said in the last video yesterday, now that the mode is here, we don't know that this is the last mode they're going to give us, right? We don't know that. We don't know. And they said more match types are coming. Okay, they said that from a long time ago. More match types are coming. So, with this mode being here, right, there will obviously be things added to the mode through match types. Okay, there's certain match types that you can't put in a tournament, in this particular type of tournament. Okay, that tournament will have to be geared, like I said, for a 3-on-3 or a 4-on-4. Okay, it will be, and to be honest with you, do you really want to sit and play a tournament of 4-on-4? 5 or 6 different matches, 3-on-3, 5 or 6 different matches. So that's not something that you want in a tournament mode. Okay, the type of mode that I was talking about, as far as like a match card mode, it has some of the elements in this. Okay, only it wasn't a tournament; it was a match card. I'm cool with this shit. Doesn't mean that they still can't do that or won't do that. Okay, but that was me saying, you know, just giving ideas about what could happen. Because once again, a lot of times, man, you don't know who's watching your video. You don't know who see what. The point is, we that support the game, we that love the game, that's all I'm focused on. I'm not concerned about salty people who I'm not even talking to you. Plain and simple, if this game isn't for you, I'm not even talking to you. Skip it. Go sit here and watch. And the fact that you're nothing but a bunch of WWE nut huggers and everything that you ask for is always about something that the WWE provides. Well, just play 2K. Why is it such a big deal to you what AEW does? I saw people, like if you go on their Instagram, go on their X, the video they had with Jay White had over over 3,000 views, or whatever likes. And then they had people in the comment section, give us a universal mode already. Okay, great. Well, how come you don't give us Evil Uno? How come, right? Then you got people talking about my GM. You got people talking about my fashion. Like, all of the WWE type of content is what they're asking for. So once again, no, they're not going to be satisfied. You understand? They're not going to be satisfied with anything that AEW does. Like I told you before, they could give you everything that you're asking for and some, and you still be asking for more. Okay, these people suck and they need to just mind their business. Simple. Like I said, we're not even talking to these people, but they're like little perverts, little stalkers. Like, you know, like you look out your window and catch someone trying to peek over your fence to try to stare into your window, minding your business. And then telling people what you're doing in your home. Mind your business. This content isn't for you. Shut up. We don't care about what you like and don't like. Now, that all being said, we don't know what other type of modes are coming, but like I said, if they, with whatever match types are coming, like I said, how they do the free for the fans type little pack and as a part of a season package, they could give us, like I said, they could start giving us, they could, of course, still giving us wrestlers, okay, but like I said, different hairstyles, more face types, you know, like I said, some more body types if they want to add that, you know, and other things like, you know, we look at the new Dynamite ring, the new Collision setup, the new Rampage setup, right? Those things that we haven't got. Now, in terms of, like I said, more match types and whatever modes, if they're going to add any more modes, the match types, of course, will make everything even that much more fun. But once again, right, I personally don't care for match types with modes that I know that I'm not going to really be interested in. Like, I don't care to see like a mode of try to beat a challenge, like try to repeat something that happened at All In, or I gotta try to beat a particular group or something, like to try to relive that moment. I don't really care for those type of modes. I never did. So therefore, if we have modes that's here just to say it's there, but we're really not getting into it, does that make any real sense to you? It's there, but I don't really like it. So if I'm not getting into it on 2K, I'm not going to get into it on here either. So therefore, you're not even being original with what you want to see. Everything you're talking about is something that's already been done in 2K. Even like for them to bring back an ambulance match or bring back a coffin match or whatever, all this stuff, it's not new. It's just something they took away from you just to give it back. So the more you keep repeating yourself, sound like a broken record, talking about how the matches need to be longer and they need to do this, okay, that's all fine that you want to see that. But until they do it, what is your point? Requesting something and ranting about it are two different things, and especially when you claim that it's dead and you don't like it. Okay, then shut up and move on. We don't care about your opinion. If they was to put, like example, right? I said, if you go back a couple of weeks ago to the situation between Mercedes Moné and Britt Baker. When Britt Baker came out to that ovation, I said, okay, so we know who the face is and who the heel is. Now, for people that keep talking about Mercedes Moné getting booed, it's like, this is wrestling, okay? Do you guys forget John Cena, Kurt Angle, Roman Reigns used to get booed out of the building? Dominic Mysterio gets booed out of the building to this day. Roman Reigns was a face and was still getting booed. John Cena was a face and was still getting booed, or do we forget that? So the fact that you guys keep bringing these things up, okay, she got booed in the WWE too. So the point that you guys are trying to make is, oh, she's a face and people still don't like her. Okay, how many people have that happened to? But yet, if she was to come back to the WWE, everything would be all good then, right? So what actually happened, if you look at that situation between them, Mercedes Moné is embracing the heel. Okay? This is putting Britt Baker in a great position. Even if she doesn't win the match, the fact that she's in the same match with her, her name is being brought up. You just saw what happened. Like, okay, before I get to that, if you look at what MJF was talking about, that heel turn happened, and I like when you don't see it coming. But this is where I'm looking at, okay, I started paying attention to the match where he turned on Danny Garcia, was because he tried to give him that ring to cheat. Now we know, yeah, I'm a scumbag, but I'm their scumbag, but I'm like, I think MJF is about to turn, and that's what happened. But it was still a thing of, all right, the reaction shows you a lot of people didn't see that coming. But I was sitting there going, I think he's about to turn. Now, it doesn't always have to be the same night. Just like with him and Adam Cole, it was a build-up where it was times where MJF was going to sneak attack Adam Cole. Then it was times where like Adam Cole was going to do something to him, and then that finally happened. So, when you hear MJF, and this was my thing, MJF says a lot of things, like I said, where he buries the AEW talent. And I didn't like those storylines where he was talking about how he has Triple H on speed dial. I know in Tony Khan's mind and others around it, they were feeling like the fact that he's mentioning the WWE, and that will make people watch him and go, okay, man, let me see what this guy's about. Now, of course, when that happens, people are going to go, oh, he needs to come to the WWE and leave AEW. This is the first thing people say. So my thing was, when you do that, you make the company you work for sound mediocre. Like it's not even a big deal if you stay or leave. And I didn't like those type of promos. You're trying to bury the company that you work for. And basically, calling Tony Khan a marking it as long as he pay me. So in other words, I don't really care about the company. I just care that he's paying me. And I've voiced my opinion about that. Now, have you noticed now all of a sudden, even him being a heel, if you see the promo Will Ospreay cut, what was Will Ospreay talking about? He was talking about how MJF has a tattoo on his leg, he said, that says like AEW, then it says bet on yourself or something to that effect. And also, in MJF's own promo, what did he say? I'm here for the betterment of AEW. And I'm saying, see, this is what you're supposed to do. You think bringing up the WWE, bringing up individuals from the WWE is going to give AEW more ratings or make you look good? No, you're burying the company that you work for. So therefore, if you are observing the things that's been going on, you started to see a difference. Like in last night's show, for example, look at Samoa Joe and Jericho. And they had their street fight, and Samoa Joe gets jumped when they go to the back, and they put him up on that forklift and then drive him through the wall. Now, these are moments. These are spots where, right? That's what they're talking about. You don't abandon wrestling, okay? You just have to have the balance of those spots and those moments within the matches. Look at the match that Hangman Adam Page and Bryan Danielson put on. You don't abandon that. Like I said, you balance it. So the drama, the build-up, the heat that Mercedes Moné is getting, okay, no problem. If they're not receiving you well and we wanted you to be a face, look, Mercedes Moné was a heel even when she left the WWE. She's been a heel. When she came to New Japan, she was a heel. So she's been playing that heel role before she even got to AEW. And like I told you, the one thing that she said that didn't rub people right was that she, was in that interview. And she talked, when she was asked the question about, I know you at some point in your career, I know you have big things planned for AEW, but at some point in your career, you want to go back to the WWE. That's so disrespectful of an interviewer. That is so disrespectful. And if you notice now, Mercedes Moné is answering that question different because several people have asked her that same question on different interviews since then. And she's answered that question different. And notice when she's talking about top wrestlers and who people she want to face, she's no longer talking about people from the WWE. That makes your company, like I said, look so weak. And it makes you look desperate. You're wrestling for AEW, but you're sitting here praising what the WWE is doing or wherever else. So that's why when she sat there at the media scrum next to Tony Khan and she said, I want to show people that the WWE isn't the only place to go. And she also said that she felt disrespected in the WWE. And it was like, no matter what you're doing and no matter what type of work you put in, it's like people feel like they can talk to you any kind of way or not really respect, your ideas and things that you want. So it's not about improving the product to also put you in a good position, but it's like no real concern about your wants and needs. Well, for anybody that sits there and have that slave to a company mentality, I wouldn't tell anybody to be a slave for anyone. But my whole thing is she made the choice to go to AEW, and that pisses off WWE fans. Well, it's like I also said, it's like you're in a relationship and someone asking your woman about, say, I know you're with this guy now, but at some point you must want to get back with your old boyfriend. You guys are so great together and blah, blah, blah. And your current sits there and say, well, I mean, yeah, I'm happy with who I'm with now, but eventually one day, hopefully I can go back to my ex. You wouldn't like that. And that's exactly what this whole thing is. Okay, and it's a business. It's a dirty business. The people that don't work for AEW don't care about what AEW wrestlers go through and what they want. They just, as fans, they want to see things happen the way they want it to happen. So no matter how selfish or how biased, who are you to tell anybody what someone else should do? Like the same people that were sitting here praising Jade Cargill for going to the WWE are the same ones bashing her, saying she can't wrestle. Oh, she need to go back to AEW. See, you were the same people because you never cared about Jade Cargill. You just cared the fact that AEW was losing a big star. AEW made her a star, not the WWE. AEW gave her a star. That's why she got cheered. The roof was blown off with cheers when she come out to the ring because they knew who she was already. And I said, no, and let me make a correction. It's not that she can't wrestle. Jade Cargill can wrestle. She can go. She's just not versatile to wrestle any type of match. And for all you smart people, haven't you noticed the pace is slowed down? Haven't you noticed that they're not doing those same exact spots that they were doing? So more than likely, even though they've been doing singles matches for about a month now, they've still been working together behind the scenes on their tagging skills. Like I told you, no, she can go, but she's not versatile. It has to be done where she's not trying to do 25 things a minute. Cut her down to maybe 15 things a minute, So bottom line, how many people, John Cena ain't the most versatile wrestler either. There's a lot of people the people that they wrestle make them look better. But there's also a situation of they fight the same type of match. Tell me John Cena doesn't do the same shit every single match. Ric Flair didn't do the same thing every single match. Hulk Hogan didn't do the same thing every single match. There's many people you can look at, and yeah, they do the same things every single match. Things happen the same way. Okay? So, if Jade was a waste of time and couldn't wrestle, well, the WWE was stupid for signing her. And you got to look at it for what it is. Now, I like the direction that they've been going, and what they wanted to do to separate themselves from any other wrestling company was to give you straight up wrestling, and they wanted to give it the sporty feel. But like I said, they got away from that sporty feel format. Okay, and what made them stand out the way that they did, they got away from that. Now the direction that they're going is like, okay, I like this, but they just need to stay consistent with, keeping the show balanced, and just keep moving forward with it and trust in the process. And that's all you can do, and be creative and understand what they're doing. And also look at what they did with Mariah May. I loved it because I didn't see that coming. I loved it. Like, okay, now, either way, it could have been Toni Storm turning on her, but it was Mariah May turning on Toni Storm. I loved it. So now, this is going to put way more attention on their match than if they both were coming in there as friends, because then you don't really expect them to really go at each other. Now it's going to be war. You understand what I'm saying? This was beautiful. So, that being said, she's the winner of the Women Owen Hart tournament. So she did that. Now, Willow Nightingale was just in the main event at the last pay-per-view, or the pay-per-view before last, with Mercedes Moné. So Willow Nightingale has put her thumbprint in AEW and on wrestling, and basically she's got a lot of respect on her name. Okay, so therefore, her losing to Mariah May was like, oh wow, okay, because a lot of people probably thought, and I heard people say this too, that they thought that Mariah May was going to lose, and that Willow Nightingale was going to become two-time Owen Hart tournament winner, and that if anything, they thought Toni Storm was going to turn on Mariah May for losing. So this came as a shock, and that was well done. It's not just about making heel turns, but it has to happen the right way. It has to happen the right way. Otherwise, you have AEW, you have WWE, you have New Japan, you have TNA, right? You have Ring of Honor, you have all the NXT, you have all these. And when you keep seeing heel turn after heel turn after heel turn, it gets to a point where it's not even a surprise anymore. So these things have to be done right. They have to be done right. So this is where you look at the different direction that a show is going into. A company is doing things a certain way, and what they're trying to accomplish. When it's all played out and the show comes together, where the matches are good, the spots are good, these moments are like, worth people rewinding, or let me watch, even though I saw it, let me watch it again on YouTube or whatever. These are the things that you want to see, and they have a lot of things coming up for their company that's going to be big for them. It's just so unfortunate you have so many hateful people in this world that just want to see people fail. They don't want to see people get ahead. They want to see companies fail for their own stupidity. Like, I don't know how that makes you feel good to see a wrestling show get canceled because you love another company so much. Well, I like what I've been seeing. And when MJF was in the ring a couple of weeks ago, I remember he was saying something about, oh, you have to do more than just put on wrestling matches and stuff. See, that right there was also, and he was talking about he's going to save the company and all this stuff. But at the same time, that's what I mean about balance. And you guys heard me. You know I'm genuine with what I'm saying. You heard me when a couple of videos ago, I said, plain and simple, that AEW has to get back to what they were doing or pick another direction to add to what they're already doing. Because otherwise, and why I'm saying that is because, you see, it's not about just being another wrestling company. You want to stand out. Like, let me give you an example of something, right? The King of the Ring is a gimmick match, but it's silly. If you look at the people that win the King of the Ring, the only thing happens is they come out, they wear that little crown, they had that scepter, that cape, and they do this for about a month or two, and then it just goes away. Okay, so that's what you win at King of the Ring. A scepter, a crown, and a damn robe. All right? Like I said, then it dies. So next year's King of the Ring is basically, okay, who will be the King of the Ring this time, right? But it's silly. They don't make it where it's like a serious thing. It's just, I mean, remember when Booker T was this King Booker and he had this weird accent? You had Baron Corbin. Like, just think about the people that has won. None of them really have a serious aura. It's like, you know, Stone Cold winning it was one thing, but bottom line, you understand, it became like a silly gimmick match. So, if you look at the All Heart tournament, you win a belt, you win a trophy, you are the champion of that year. Can you repeat? That's what Willow was trying to do, right? So the tournament has value to it, and it has honor to it. Whereas the King of the Ring is more of a silly thing, right? So therefore, when you look at, like, example, the King of the Ring being an actual match, okay, on their game of 2K, fine. You see my point? What I'm saying, where not because the WWE is doing that over in there on their game, but what I'm saying is for AEW to incorporate Continental Classic, the All Heart tournament. And then what really makes the Continental Classic also special is the fact that the Forbidden Door is also attached to that. So to give you that Forbidden Door mode and match types that come with it, and you connect that to the Continental Classic, see, this is what I'm saying. They can take their own product and put it into their game. And this is like for WWE having their Royal Rumble, and they have their Casino Battle Royale. And I said they can also dig in their bag because they've had tag team battle royals on their show. They can give us a tag team battle royal. So all of these things that I'm saying, AEW has far more. They have so much content that they can put of their own into this game. Now, what they choose to put in is what they choose to put in. We just got a tournament mode, and you already got people talking about, okay, now give us a universe mode. Now give us this. It's like, you think that they're going to do it because you guys are complaining? People who want to just see more content, but you're being respectful about it, it doesn't really matter if you want to act like an asshole about it. What's going to happen is going to happen. You understand what I mean? But the funny thing is, it's the people who claim that the game is dead and they hate it. Why are you asking for content? If you hate it and it's dead, why are you playing it? If you hate it and it's dead, why do you keep tuning in to talk about it? Let it die. It's like you're dead inside. Now, with all of this being said, and Darby picks up the win. So with that all being said, once again, there would be no reason at all for them to focus on a second game right now. And it would be stupid to abandon this one. The amount of time that it takes them, like, once again, like, look at what I'm saying. Look at the other games that was announced around the same time that Fight Forever was announced. They still haven't given you anything. So the assumption is going to be that when these games do come out, they're going to be fully loaded. And like I told you, and I'm saying it again, those games are also going to receive backlash. The only thing that people are going to try to do is say, oh, but it's better than AEW. Who cares? Like, who cares? But that's what they want to do. They don't want to compare it to 2K. They're going to tell you, oh, you can't compare it to 2K, but it's better than AEW. That's what they want to tell you. That's what they want to tell you, okay? That's all. Nobody cares and is focused on it. I hope that Wrestling Code and Ultra Pro, I hope that they blow the roof off the place. I hope they're great games. I don't want to see these games fail. I mean, that's more fun for us. But you 2K fans are such idiots. You just want to see something fail because it's not a WWE product. So it bothers you to see us having fun and enjoying ourselves. Once again, stay off our channels. We don't want you here. We don't care about your stupid opinion. I mean, plain and simple. After this match, I might do it on a separate video. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with RetroMania. Because I think a lot of people, like, they hear you say things, it's simple. I'm not saying anything complex. I just want to show you guys how simple things are. And that's why I say things that are more likely to happen are things that's already in this game first. Something that they have to create from scratch. I would go with what's already in this game first. Now, think about what makes more sense. You have match types in Road to the Elite that you don't have in exhibition mode. Right? Why would you not unlock those things first? Or do these things while you're working on the next match type? Because, like, for example, if they did give us a cage match, great. If they give us another, like, match type that's not actually in the game. Like, if you look at, for example, even the tournament mode, right? Okay, this is what I'm saying to you. How hard is it to do the Owen Hart Classic? Owen Hart Foundation Cup, the Continental Classic. How hard is that to do? And what I'm saying is, example, how many times have you seen anybody playing 2K King of the Ring? How many times have you seen that? So the Owen Hart Foundation Cup is more serious, is more respected, it's more of a serious thing. And the fact that Bryan Danielson just won it, you understand what I mean? It's like now you have a legend that just won this tournament as well, you know. And what I like too, and this is what people don't pay attention to. Like somebody said, "Oh, Mercedes Moné comes in and she instantly becomes champion," and she became TBS champion. She didn't become the world champion, the women's world champion, which I'm not against. At some point, if she won it, hey, great. The whole thing is what people fail to realize. One of the biggest mistakes that other companies have made is every time a WWE talent comes to a company and they instantly like become the champion, it makes your company look weak because it's like, this person just got here. You got a locker room full of people that's worthy, but what are we looking at? Star power or lack of. So her winning the TBS championship, do you know the history of wrestling and TBS and the fact that, and TNT, and the fact that AEW is the company that's back on there to renew that tradition? Okay? You don't think the TBS championship or TNT is, well, it's stupid. Okay, well, you guys had no problem with being a television champion. And what does the television champion supposed to do? They're supposed to wrestle on television. I've seen wrestling companies have a television champion and the damn television champion wasn't wrestling on television. They were barely even wrestling. So they wasn't even honoring that championship. So what's special about the championship if you're not doing what you're supposed to? WWE's version of ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, right? What was hardcore about it? Hardcore is hardcore. There was nothing hardcore about that ECW version, right? So This is what I'm saying. People talk about Ring of Honor. People just love to complain about things. All you need to focus on is the positive and take what you have, okay? If you're 5'8", don't fantasize about being 6 feet. You'll never be 6 feet. You got to look at what can I do with my height? What type of things, if you sit up here and worry yourself to death because you're considered short. Well, hey man, that's a choice of yours. You gotta figure out, how you feel about you, because that's what it matters. That's what it comes down to. If Ruby Soho beats Darby Allin, this is gonna be funny. But yeah, I won it with Rio, so yeah, I like Ruby Soho anyway. I like Darby Allin too. But bottom line, what I'm saying, guys, is like, we always want something to the point we're not even being realistic about what we're wanting, and Ruby's done it. Go ahead, Ruby, right? We're not being realistic. So once again, like I said, and look, I went on X, I went on Instagram, I went on their YouTube, and I'm telling you, it's the same thing. Every freaking comment section is a bunch of people. You have the people that love the game and they're giving their comments, and then you have those who are angry and upset simply because people want this game. They love this game, and the fact that the game is getting more press now. Now, think about something. You don't think that this is strategic? That they made sure that they gave the base game for free on PlayStation Plus when the Xbox already had it, Switch already had it, PC already had it? You don't think that was strategic? So do you really think that, especially with the success of how many people decided to buy this game, especially after talking all that shit, you don't think that they're going to follow up with this? You think they're just going to let it go like that? Okay, we just got more sales with the PlayStation now, too, and no, they're going to follow up. Now, this is me saying this based on what they said and looking at things from a business standpoint. Like I ask people, are you always this dumb, or is it just today? You can't be that stupid. You can't be that stupid to think Kenny Baum or anybody else knows what's going to happen. They don't work for AEW. They have no proof of anything. They're just trying to tell you what they think based on what other people are saying. And this whole, once you have an Ultimate Edition, okay, wait. They just did an Ultimate Edition. Now they have another edition with all 4 seasons. So basically, they're just milking everybody. Well, you're stupid for buying the game then. You understand what I mean? They're milking. You mean they're milking? They're milking, but you bought the game. Okay. I think I have time to do this right now. Okay. Yeah, I have time to do this right now. So let's go over to RetroMania. Now I just want to show you what I'm saying, how simple this is. Yeah, you see where it says connected controller? Okay, so what happened is I just have to restart the game, that's all. As a matter of fact, let me do that. I just have to restart the game because I connected my Xbox controller to my tablet. I was playing like cellular games on my tablet with my Xbox controller. So when I go to hook it back up, that's what happened. All right. Now, let me show you what I mean. And this is how simple this is. Options. Okay. Okay. Now you have your difficulty up there. Now you see where it says second wind? A lot of people don't break this down, but you can control that. How often it happens, so I have it down low. Right? I have it low. The reason is because I want it, because it's already a fast-paced arcade game, and I don't want to play it where they feel like they're almost, invulnerable to pain, impervious to pain. Starting momentum, right? You see? I can turn it up. I have it down low. Okay? You see right here with match length? I don't want to. Okay, I have it all the way up. Okay? When I first was playing this game, it was like here. And the matches are like a minute and something, 2 minutes. So this is all fight for. This is how simple it is. This is how simple it is. They can easily just do that. Easily just do that right there. That's all. It's real simple. And you can pretty much decide, okay, do I want the longer matches or want it shorter? So pretty much the match length makes your stamina and health more impervious to the punishment. Not where like you're still gonna get knocked down, you're gonna react the same ways. It's just that it's gonna take longer to drain the stamina. So there will be more kickouts and the matches will be longer. This right here is all that they need to do. Okay, they have these different, settings, and that right there. And I'm showing you this because people make it seem like this is so hard, or like it's, and they could change it with an update. You have others that understand it. Yeah, they can change it with an update. That's exactly my point. And this is all Fight Forever did. RetroMania did, and you see it right there. So I have it all the way up. Now, what becomes annoying is during tag matches, especially like tag eliminations. Man, one match can end up being like 40 minutes. You know what I mean? So, to put a match card together and record these things is like, okay, do I want to really leave it up that way? So RetroMania is more of a game where I'll record here and there, but for the most part, you can't go in, or I haven't tried to go in and change the setting during the actual setup. Like, you got to leave it where it is, which is understandable, but at the same time, that's all that AEW has to do. Cage match, they got the big blue and they got the chain link. How about Big Blue? 15-minute time limit. That's as high as you can go, but it's there. They have a best of 3 falls. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay. Hell, why not? Let's get some nostalgia in. And you see they need, and like I said, I had people telling me, not telling me, but in the comment, making videos telling people how Brian Myers, Cowboy James Storm. Yeah, they were talking about how they'll do James Storm versus Mr. Hughes. Oh, they have more modes. This game is better than AEW Fight Forever. And I'm like, so why you never play it? Right? It's so much better, but I never see you upload footage. Why you don't ever play it? Oh, well, that's because, let's go to the NWA. Well, that's because I do play it, but you don't record it. You don't post. So that means you don't really like the game that much. You just want to try to shit on what AEW has. It's all good. Because I don't know what you gain out of it. But if people are liking and subscribing to you because you're being negative, you need to think about that. So I'm doing this to see how long this match is going to be where it is. So this is just a one-on-one cage match. And from the time, the time will be up there on the screen. So I just really want to see how long the match is going to go. Like I said, the matches was lasting between a minute and a half to maybe 3 minutes, maybe. But I've done the same thing on 2K. I've beaten opponents in 2 minutes, 2 minutes and some change. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like these things that we see, I saw something the other day where we know Natalya is no longer in the WWE, and we saw people talking about Becky Lynch, that she did not renew her contract with the WWE, so she is definitely not with them. Now, people are saying, oh, she's taking time off to be with the kid, and things that she didn't say, but they're saying that they're doing that, so she's expected to return to the company real soon. And no, that's what you guys are hoping. What they're hoping is that she's not coming to AEW. And see, what the rumors being talked, well, not even rumors. Now, as far as Shane McMahon coming to AEW, people, you got to say it's a rumor because it hasn't been confirmed. For Tony Khan to deny it is smart. Why? Why the hell would you want to tell people that you have a surprise if that's what's going to happen? Now, I'm not telling you Shane McMahon is coming. I don't know. Now, if Shane McMahon comes over there and they go through, I don't know what his angle is gonna be. If Shane McMahon come there, now, give me my opinion on this. If he came over there and it was kind of like an NWO mentality thing where him coming from the WWE, and let's say he comes there with Becky Lynch and Natalya, whoever else, like this guy Dijak or Dijak, how do you say his name, like that's been released from the WWE, this would be like, oh shit, like it actually happened. Okay. Versus him coming there as an asset to the company and not trying to take it over, I think would be better. So the reason I brought that up is because this is what a lot of people are saying is going to happen if he come, that he's going to go over there and he's going to take over Tony Khan. I'm like, man, you really think, like I heard even read a stupid column about Shane McMahon is buying AEW. Like, you guys are like, do you know how much money the Khan family has? Like, are you serious? You realize that they're billionaires, right? Shane doesn't have Tony Khan type of money. You guys are getting Shane and Vince McMahon mixed up. He doesn't have Tony Khan's type of money. And bottom line, what the hell would Tony Khan sell AEW for? But, just the stupid things that people say. The thing, what I don't really like about the NWO approach, you know how Scott Hall came and they was like, he's like, about we are going to do this. He's like, who is we? And remember Scott Hall was like, you know who. Okay. So this match is at the 5-minute mark. And I have it all the way up. Depending on who's in the ring, who's fighting, sometimes the match goes longer, sometimes it goes shorter. But bottom line is, it's so simple. It's so simple that they can do this with no problem. But as far as oh yeah, I'm gonna show you guys something really quick. Me and my son, we beat this game the other day. Contra I love this game, man. But it's long, it's hard, man. I know I couldn't beat it by myself. Me and my son did it. And okay, well, my other controller is charging, and this is the one he used. So it's logging back in as, you know what? I have to restart it. That's what I have to do. Yeah, this game is so hard, man, to play, even 2 players, but to play it by yourself, it's hard. I'll mess with it for a little bit. So for you guys that never saw it, you get to see a little bit of it now. But, yeah, I really for me, I feel like don't come to AEW with the crew trying to take it over. Now, don't get me wrong. If done right, it can be huge. It can be big. It can be a iconic thing. It can. But being that we've seen this already, we've seen it in WCW, we've seen it in TNA, we've seen it in WWE, you know what I mean? And then, it's like, if Shane's gonna come, I'd rather see him come there and be an asset. And especially if you come there, you see how annoying, and we beat it on normal. Okay, so I'm going easy because it's hard, man. Okay, to see how annoying that the NWO was, man, and how they grew throughout the time that they was there and all of these things that was happening, right? It's like to see these things and just to see it, of course it'd be a different storyline, but pretty much the same thing. So they would have to have not so much dominance, but they'd have to be effective, and if they come there being dominant, then this makes AEW look weak. This is what I didn't like about the NWO. That's the one thing I didn't like, was that, they were making WCW was looking weak because week in, week out, these guys are coming in the ring and they were jumping and beating up, WCW talent, and it's like, where's the WCW guys, man? Why are you guys sitting back watching this happen? You can shoot 360. I love that. Yeah, these guys were like just beating up on WCW guys. I'm like, why are you guys standing back watching your guys get jumped, man? Like, I didn't like that. And then eventually WCW started standing together, finally. So it was just one of those things, where it was a great storyline. And I did like overall what happened, especially when WCW finally got their justice and Sting was that guy. Okay, I'm getting hit. Now you have to buy things on this game. Like power-ups and more lifelines. And the first thing I tried to do when I got this game was up twice, down twice, left, right, BA, right, from back in the day. That shit didn't work. But yeah, so I would rather see Shane come there if he's gonna come there and be a part of AEW, and if anything, him and Tony Khan are together, and pretty much, he could be more of an on-screen talent, not wrestling, but just as a decision maker with the company. You good, Jay? So he could do that. I mean, whatever. There's different ways they can go with it, but I'm saying we already had NWO. I don't really want to see that again. And if they do it again, they have to do it right. And it's not that they can't do it right, and it's just like, and if anything, he would align himself with the EVPs, with the Young Bucks. So do we really, lost my gun, damn it, because I'm talking to you guys as well. But do we really want to see? I mean, sometimes you have to see something and it plays out right, then you go, okay, they did it right. So, all right, it's cool. But I'm just more into like authenticity. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. By the way, I'm not here to play this whole thing right now. Once I die, I die. But man, this game is gorgeous, man. I don't know if I don't think the video does it the actual justice, man. This game is like beautiful, man. But yeah, just looking at what's been going on. I felt more like just looking at wrestling in general, you want to see things happen in a different way, and you want these companies to have a different feel. And look, AEW's been doing a great job, man. It's just when things happen certain ways, and people always want to like I want that to go away so I don't lose my spray gun. But now if you just hold the button down, it'll continuously shoot. Oh, actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you get the same gun, like I have a spray gun now, right? So if I get another spray gun, the sprays get wider and go longer. The fire gun, the same thing. The flame goes longer. And every gun that you have, it enhances it, some kind of way. Now, like I was saying though, it would be a cool thing. Just like I said, just see something happen in a way where it's not really happening, and it hasn't happened the same way. That's what I really am more into, man. Not, this worked in the '90s. Let's try to just do it again. Like, make it more purposeful, man. Okay, so, and I like how you can aim anywhere, man. You can get the range anywhere. It's just a matter of, and you can like cliff hang onto things. Okay, he can't reach me. So now these heat seekers I love, man. This and the spray gun. And through the majority of the game, this is what my son was rocking with. Like if he had the heat seeker, I would get the spray or vice versa. Sometimes we just have both. I love these, man. Now I can hang on. Now, I know they made several Contras, and a lot of old school people will say, oh, the first one is my favorite one, which is great, you know? But, yeah, this one by far is my favorite, man. Like, they went all out on this game, but it's hard as hell, man. I tell you that right now, this game is hard, man. So if you don't have somebody to, like, help you, it's difficult, man. It's very difficult. There's so much going on. Okay, I just achieved something. See that gun right there? I'm trying to get close enough to open up. I got him either way. Because you can't move and shoot at the same time. And like sometimes you have to inch up just a little bit. You know, when things come at you so fast a lot of times, man, people want to like... And on here, if you hit your L trigger, or your L button rather, you can switch to a different weapon. Oh. Thought it was over? And anytime someone is shooting at you or something's shooting at you, they always have some little creepy crawly thing that's like super annoying. And it comes at you out of nowhere. Y'all thought it was over, huh? No, once I die, that's it. I'm not, you know. Like the most annoying things right here, right now, are those guns, simply because at some point when you're running, they're going to set you up, or you're going to either run into it, and you're going to get hit anyway. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do, is get to the wall. Trying to get to the wall. I can't even reach the gun. Okay. All right. So I completed stage 1, and I did that by myself last time. But once you go from the second board on, man, it's like, okay. All right. So I'm not gonna play the second board, but I just wanted to get my thoughts in. I wanted you guys to, just let you see what's going on, man. Um, and especially like with what's happening right now on wrestling, man. Like, I'm the type of person, I like to enjoy what I'm playing or what I'm watching, so I don't want to spend time complaining about things I don't like and focusing on nonsense. And people don't seem to understand that. Everything now has to be, let me talk about what makes me angry and what I don't like, and that's just not who I am, man. So when we talk about things, I like to make sense about it and let people understand that people that's just toxic, man, that's all you're going to bring into your life. And it's like, I really don't appreciate people who are negative and they always want to just spew hate. You just have very hateful, ignorant, evil-hearted people in this world, and they just seem to not understand. You're not wanted or welcome where we're trying to bring peace and everybody's just trying to be on the same page with positivity. That's all. But you always have somebody, for me to know a person's intentions is people are enjoying themselves and I have a problem with that. Then we have a problem with you. It's as simple as that. Okay, I'll just keep going until I die because I have like one more life left. So when I die, I die. Which is probably going to be soon. Because I'm really, at this point, and you see, I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but they're trying to position this thing where that gun up top, where they keep shooting at me, where I'm eventually going to get hit by it. Like, you know what I mean? With the position of that robot. So, yeah, these things are the most annoying right here. But, yeah, man, we want to run a positive channel over here, man. We're not here to be arguing with people and to be focusing on nonsense. Like, people are just so stupid, man. Like, just completely stupid. I don't want to see people happy. I'm complaining. Oh, but you said that the WWE, what the hell do you care? What do you care what somebody else said? The hell do you care? I don't care what you like and don't like. I'm not here to tell people that they're wrong because they like a particular game. I just bring the truth out about things. You applaud one thing, but boo it when another company is doing something similar or the same thing, and then somehow you being a hypocrite is okay. 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 Wow, I thought that was it. All right. Yeah, you guys got to see some Contra, Fight Forever, RetroMania all in one video. Okay. I really just wanted to go. All right. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, man, AEW is doing some things. They're adding to their format. They're switching things up. They're adding. They're just not so much switching up. They're just adding to what they've been doing. And I like the direction they're going in, man. So anyway, talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Enjoy your day. Play your games. Enjoy your games. And I will catch y'all in the next video.